veterans with PTSD and traumatic brain injuries are experiencing a serious consequence, seizures. To determine if the seizures are epilepsy or some other medical condition, veterans check into the Epilepsy Centers of Excellence for answers.
All right. Come on in, Dennis. I'm going to show you where you're going to be spending your time this week.
Navy veteran Dennis Kelly is checking into VA's Epilepsy Monitoring Unit in Seattle to find answers for his seizures.
You know, I didn't let anybody know because I was embarrassed. You know, I didn't want anybody to know that I had seizures. I haven't been diagnosed with epilepsy or anything. We're still trying to figure that out, whether it's, you know, from being in the Gulf War or just from being stressed out from wartime and watching these guys go through what they're going through and just putting myself there.
Seizures can be epileptic or non-epileptic. Epileptic seizures are triggered by an electrical storm in the brain. During non-epileptic seizures, the brain's electrical activity is normal. Non-epileptic events can be a manifestation of psychiatric or psychological disorders like PTSD.
I came in because I was having dizzy spells, vertigo. My eyelid starts drooping. It's very frightening not knowing what's going on and what's going to happen, what could happen.
Both Dennis and Deborah turned to VA's Epilepsy Centers of Excellence for answers. With a network of 16 locations, veterans with seizure disorders can find hope and healing.
Veterans are admitted to the Epilepsy Monitoring Unit because they're experiencing a set of symptoms that are unexplained and there have not been any effective treatment for them.
And I'm going to take your glasses from you.
Bringing someone into the Epilepsy Monitoring Unit and making an accurate diagnosis as to the cause of their symptoms will allow effective therapeutic recommendations to be made. Sometimes metabolic, cardiovascular, or even psychogenic causes can produce temporary and recurrent neurologic symptoms.
The only way to determine the cause of a patient's seizures is to collect video and EEG data while they have their symptoms.
I get really, really violent. I don't go looking for anybody. I don't go out of my way. I just like to lay down, and usually half my body is completely numb afterwards. I look back in history, and it just scares me to know, you know, that they used to lock people up like me with the seizures, you know, lock them away.
Jesse Kelly knows too well how Dennis feels.
I started having grand mal seizures and shattered teeth, chewing off tongue, flopping on the floor, broke my spine multiple times.
The Epilepsy Centers of Excellence confirmed Jesse's epilepsy and that he was a candidate for a procedure that removes the part of the brain that causes seizures.
They narrowed it down with the sensors on my head to the right temporal region, all right?
This procedure isn't an option for all patients, but for those who are candidates, it offers a high chance of becoming seizure-free.
Some patients have seizures that start on both sides of the brain, and that's a problem because if we treated one area surgically, the other area can independently cause seizures.
This was the case for Dennis. The monitoring showed that his seizures come from both sides of the brain, so surgery is not an option.
Can you open your eye?
And for Deborah, her stay here revealed that the dizzy spells and eye problems are not seizures. Therefore, she can cross epilepsy off the list.
It feels great that the epilepsy has been ruled out. Now I'm on a new path to find out something else.
Dennis ends his stay learning that he does have epilepsy. He continues to take anti-seizure medication to control his seizures. His providers can explore existing therapies as well as the new technologies and therapies that are currently advancing through clinical trials.
I've learned a lot since I have been coming to the seizure unit. I am just impressed with what they're doing at every hospital, and I truly believe they go out of their way to really try to help.
The Epilepsy Centers of Excellence National Office is in San Francisco. In addition to monitoring, the 16 centers also offer epilepsy education, research, clinical care, and support. Visit epilepsy.va.gov to learn more.